speed race, CB speed race, hop in the range, take off into space.
Hey guys, it's cbgray coming to you guys live with another Destiny video. How are you guys doing today? So in today's video, I want to go over a good amount of stuff that's coming in the Dawning because it comes out this Tuesday at the reset. And I believe that this is a very important Dawning. Not that the other Dawnings aren't important, but the Dawning last year in Destiny 2 was on the same scale as the Festival of the Lost in Destiny 1. It was god-awful, it was terrible, everything was blocked behind a paywall, and I do believe that Bungie has something to prove. And so we're going to be going over all of the loot that you're going to be getting within the Dawning and kind of assessing it and seeing if we like what we see. And so we're just going to dive right into it. So if you do find this video helpful and you do enjoy it, definitely leave it a like as it really helps, and let's go ahead and do this. So first on our list we have the hard pack shell, and it doesn't take a genius to tell that this is a snowball themed ghost, and be paying attention to this theme. Obviously with it being winter, this is going to be a trending theme. And so the hard pack shell is an exotic ghost shell, and it says for ghosts who never shy away from a snowball fight. Moving on from there, guys, we have the True North Shell, which I guess is paying homage to the North Pole, and that's an exotic ghost shell that says for ghosts who know the way home. And then we have a sleigh motorcycle type looking sparrow that I really like and I know that I really want, and this is called the Dawning Cheer, and so it says some traditions are too good to be true. And then so moving on from there, guys, we have the ship, and it's called the Glad Tidings, and it says this may be the last city, but we've still got to look out for each other, and Hawthorne said that. I'm really looking forward to getting a lot of these different things by earning them in the game. That's kind of the key on that, but I still am at least pleased in the way these cosmetics look so far. Like, I have no complaints. I really like the color scheme, and I want to get right into the LMG as well, because weapons are what really keep us playing, armor is what keeps us playing, and cosmetics are kind of the icing on the cake. So I'm really looking forward to this machine gun, guys. Take a look at it. It's called Avalanche, and the description on it is if they're close enough to see it, then they better run. And so I really like the way this machine gun looks. I think this is going to be one of the main selling points and something that I enjoy going after. So hopefully once we get our hands on this, it'll be able to compete with the likes of the Hammerhead and the likes of the Thunderlord. So we'll just have to wait and see on that, but I'm excited to see what this gun really has to offer, so let's sit tight on that. There's also two new emotes as well that look pretty cool. The first is taking cookies out of the oven, which is kind of neat, and then the other one is dropping your hockey stick and getting ready to get into a fight. And I think both of those look pretty cool, and hopefully my RNG will allow me to get those pretty early so that I can pretend to get in some hockey fights. I think that'll be a good time. So moving right along, guys, we're going to start off with the Hunter Dawning gear and just going to go kind of into detail a little bit about what's to come in terms of the Hunter gear for the Dawning. And so we have the Frost Veil mask, and it says during the Festival of the Lost we look back, during the Dawning we look forward. Ikora Ray. Next we have the Frost Veil grasp, and it says we welcome the dawning of a new year with hearts open and arms outstretched, and that's from Eva Levante. Next we have the Frost Veil vest, and it says the dawning's familiar warmth can thaw even the coldest hearts. And then we have the Frost Veil boots that says embrace the cold touch of winter, for spring is on our heels. That's a Dark Age proverb. And then lastly we have the Frost Veil cloak that says as many ways to celebrate the dawning as stars in the sky, but they all guide us in the dark. And so in terms of the Hunter gear, I'm not that impressed by it. I'm gonna be honest, guys. It seems a little underwhelming, and it's not anything that's gonna have us jumping up for joy. It's not gonna be anything that's gonna have me grinding for it. The only thing that I kind of find cool is the cloak, and that's because it doesn't have a hood, and cloaks that don't have a hood kind of remind me of Cloakatanics, and you know that I love D1, so anything that's gonna remind me of D1 will really kind of make me like it, obviously. And so moving right along, excuse me, I can't talk. We're gonna go to the Titan, and we're gonna start off with the helmet, and it's called the Frost Strike helm, and it says during the Festival of the Lost we look back, during the Dawning we look forward. So I'm not gonna go ahead and read these twice, we're just gonna go through them once. So the arm pieces, guys, we have the Frost Strike gauntlets. Next after that we have the Frost Strike plate, we have the Frost Strike greaves after that, and then lastly we have the Frost Strike mark. And so in terms of the Titan gear, guys, I'm gonna say the exact same thing. I do think it's kind of underwhelming. However, I do like it better than the Hunter gear, and that's not just because I'm a Titan main. I just felt like the Hunter gear was kind of underwhelming, and the Titan gear might just be one step up. Still nothing that I like that much, but I do at least like the color scheme. I do like the light blue, and maybe it's something that, given the right circumstances, I'll make sure that I go get a full set of. And so lastly, guys, we're going to finish it off with the Warlock. And so for that, we have the Frost Reach hood as the helmet. After that, we have the Frost Reach gloves that look like this. Next, we have the Frost Reach robes. Try to say Frost Reach 5 times really fast and see if you can do it. For the boots, we have the Frost Reach boots. And then lastly, for the bond, we have the Frost Reach bond. And so this is what the Warlock gear looks like. Maybe a little bit better than the Titan gear, but overall everything seems to be kind of underwhelming. That's okay. It's not anything that I feel like I really cared about that much anyways. I'm more worried about what is there going to be to do, how good the LMG is going to be, and ultimately if it's gonna keep the player base playing. That's honestly the most important thing for me. I don't want to see the game die. I want to see the game flourish. I know people are already kind of looking around trying to figure out what to do for the people that aren't powerful enough to do the forge, or that can't get the people to actually coordinate to get it done if matchmaking doesn't work well enough. And to those people, the Dawning is going to be very important for keeping those people playing, and so I'm praying that this is really good. I definitely like the way the cosmetics look in terms of the Ghost Sparrow ship, and then the LMG kind of is the icing on the cake on that. And I'm hoping that we have a cool quest to obtain it, and something that's going to keep us playing that doesn't just mean time gate it 3 weeks and throw it in our face at the end and say, yeah, content. No, that's not what we want, Bungie. So hopefully we get what we're asking for. Ultimately, guys, get in the comment box below. Let me know what you think about the 3 different armor sets with the Titan, the Hunter, and the Warlock. Also, let me know what you guys think about the Ghost, the ships, and the Sparrow. And then lastly, let me know if you guys are excited to get your hands on that LMG. Let's hope that it wrecks, and let's hope that it's something that can compete with some of the other weapons, because if it does, then it's going to add value and mean another reason to play the Festival of the Lost. So let's hope that it doesn't become, not Festival of the Lost, the Dawning, you know what I mean though. Let's hope that we have another reason to play the Dawning. Let's hope that it doesn't flop like last year's, and only time will tell. So the Dawning comes out Tuesday, so make sure to mark it on your calendar. If you did like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out. Other than that, I have nothing else for you. I hope you enjoy your weekends, and with that, I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next Destiny video. Thanks, I love you guys.
Destructo dish just like I'm Krillin, yeah. I'm presidential like I'm Reagan, yeah. I'm outer space, it's Armageddon, yeah. And take a ship above the heavens.